Minnie Ripperton, with nicknames like Andrea Davis, The Gems, The Rotary Connection, and Wonder Love, was born in 1947. She was born on November the 8th in Chicago to Thelma Inez Matthews and Daniel Webster Ripperton. And he was a Pullman porter. Now, at a young age, Ripperton, the youngest of 8 children, began taking dancing and ballet. And once she reached high school, she began singing in the Hyde Park a cappella choir. And from there, she signed her first professional contract at the age of 16. And that was with an all girl group named The Gems on the Chess label. Now, after breaking from The Gems, Ripperton made a complete switch and she joined the psychedelic rock group The Rotary Connection in 1967 and was installed as the lead singer. Okay? In 1968, she was installed as the lead singer. Now, during her time with the Rotary Connection, Ripperton met his songwriter and producer Richard Rudolph, and they married in 1969 and had a son, Mark Rudolph. Now, together, Rudolph and Ripperton worked on Ripperton's first solo album, 69's Come to My Garden, which met with only minimal success. Now, Ripperton joined the Rotary Connection again for their last album in 1971's Hey Love. After finishing working with them, Ripperton relocated to Gainesville, Florida, where she gave birth to her daughter, Maya Rudolph. And eventually, she moved to Los Angeles to become a member of Stevie Wonder's backing group Wonder Love. After touring with The Wonder, she returned to the studio to work on her second album, Perfect Angel. Because of her work with Stevie Wonder, he agreed to help her produce. And in this album contained her international pop hit, Loving You, Loving You. As the story is told, it was originally supposed to be a lullaby for her then 2-year-old daughter, Maya Rudolph, yes, from Saturday Night Live. Now, the year 1974 proved to be a big year for Ripperton as her perfect album, Perfect Angel, was certified gold by the RIAA. And in 1975, she returned to the studio to produce 1975's Adventures in Paradise. And although it didn't mirror the success of A Perfect Angel, it was popular with R&B audiences. Now, the album contained the song Inside My Love, which has now become a classic with the younger audiences. Love that song. And in 1976, the year I was born, while working on her fourth solo album, Stay in Love, a romantic fantasy set to music, Ripperton found out that she was suffering from breast cancer. Now, the following year, President Jimmy Carter presented her with the American Cancer Society's Courage Award, and she later became the chairwoman. In 1978, Ripperton signed a new contract with Capitol Records and began working on her last album entitled Minnie. The album contained the hits Memory Lane and Her Lover and Friend. Now, if you guys have not seen her video for Memory Lane, please watch it. It is so emotional. Her health continued to decline in 1979, and eventually she lost her battle with cancer and she passed away on July of 1979. Now, a year after her passing, Capitol released a posthumous album, Love, Lives, and Forever. This album featured her recorded vocals with various singers such as Peebo Bryce and Michael Jackson, Shanice, and Stevie Wonder. And today, Ripperton's influence can be heard in the voices of Mariah Carey, Shantae Moore, and Ariana Grande. Her son, Mark Rudolph, is a music engineer, and her daughter, Maya Rudolph, is a regular cast member on Saturday Night Live. Now, someone on TikTok decided to recreate one of her videos, and they did a marvelous job. And I wanted to share that with you guys here. And if you guys want to see and hear the video and song version of Loving You, where she says, Maya, Maya. Now, I can't do her justice. I'm just giving y'all, how she said it. Maya, Maya. It is so beautiful. And I do have it, but YouTube don't play that. So I will post it on my TikTok. And my TikTok is the same as my YouTube handle. Soul Search 4 1s and 1 0. All right. Don't forget to like and share. Comment. Now, guys, unfortunately, I'm not able to play the audio for this because she is using Minnie Ripperton's original track here. And look at what she has done. You can see her TikTok handle there. You can zoom in if you need to see it. And you can go and follow her. You can compliment her on this because she did a wonderful job and she looks absolutely stunning. And don't forget to go to my TikTok, Soul Search, with 4 1s and 1 0, and give me a follow over there. I don't post the same content on YouTube that I do on TikTok. Of course, the platforms are different, but guys, come on over and support. And I am going to be doing some crafting, creating, and sewing on there real soon. I'll be doing some on YouTube as well. So make sure you're following me on both platforms. But I thought that this was very, very beautiful and just elegantly done. I mean, wow, Minnie Ripperton.